little time, so many records. We just can't get them all in. Let me say thanks to Lynn, who's produced me, pressed all the right buttons, twiddled all the right knobs.
Twiddle the right knobs.
I want you lovely people out there to have what's left of a good Boxing Day. Enjoy the rest of your day. What we're going to do, we're going to leave you in the capable hands of Hugo Winterhalter and the orchestra, doing an instrumental entitled Vanessa. As for me, hopefully, I'll see you next week. Ta-ra!
Sheffield Live. Made in Sheffield. Made by you.
Do you like Sheffield Live? Why not become a friend of Sheffield Live?
We go!
Sheffield Live is a community radio station, and friends of Sheffield Live are people in the community who make a regular donation
Happy
to
New
Sheffield
Year.
Live on the air.
Oh, what is number 6?
Join the Friends of Sheffield Live by writing to friends at sheffieldlive.org
Drumstick.
or go online to sheffieldlive.org /friends.
That on. Is it on? Yep. Happy New Year. It's a bit quiet.
You're listening to Sheffield On 93.2 FM, Sheffield Live.
Celebrating Sheffield's annual volunteer-run Community Arts and Music Festival. Get involved, perform, fundraise, volunteer and much more. It's the Peace in the Park radio show, every Friday 5 till 6 on Sheffield Live 93.2 FM and sheffieldlive.org.
Never know how much I love you. Never know how much I care. And when you play that funky music,
Funky!
I get a fever that's so hard to bear. You give me fever. Hi, I'm Kelly Walker and you're
Another
listening
one.
to Sheffield Live.
Every Sunday morning at 9, join me for Spinning Jazz on Sheffield Live, 93.2 FM. Each week we'll be exploring the wonderful world of modern jazz. From hard rock to bossa nova and in the soul. Spinning Jazz, Sunday mornings at 9 on Sheffield Live.
Right. Where are we?
Yeah, this is the poet Benjamin Zephaniah coming down your radio wire, and you are listening to Sheffield Live on 93.2 FM, my friend.
This is Sheffield Live.
All ages, all genders, all sexualities, all ethnicities, all abilities, all communities, all together. Be our guest at Diversity Fest.
Yeah!
Find us on Facebook at Diversity Fest Sheffield.
This is Sheridan Shackleford.
Where's Sheridan?
You're listening to
The Diversity Fest radio show.
the what? Oh, we're recording it. Oh, sorry, go on then. The Diversity Fest Radio Show. On Sheffield Live with the legendary Tom Trevin.
No, it's Trevor Tomlin, Sheridan.
It's who?
Trevor Tomlin.
Oh, of course it is. On Sheffield Live with the legendary Trevor Tomlin.
Hope you enjoy the show.
Hello, I'm Colin Profo from Sheffield Bands, The Generals and Earth Tales. You're listening to Diversity Fest Radio on Sheffield Live 93.2 FM, presented by Trevor Tomlin,
That's me!
Thursdays between 3 and 4 p.m. Why don't you give it a go?
Yes!
Visit sheffieldlive.org to listen again and download the podcast. You can find out more about Diversity Fest by visiting
There's a few
our
jingles
website
here.
diversityfest.wordpress.com.
I didn't have much time to
Or you can
compile
leave a
the CD,
message
so you got all of them.
on the contact page.
Subrail. This was number 1 in the Diversity Fest in 33.
Oh, Sally, my dear, it's
I've still got to find a pen. It's fine, we'll find a pen in a minute.
Oh, Sally, my
I've usually got lots of pens.
It's you I'd be kissing. She smiled and replied, you don't know what you're missing. Oh, Sally, my dear, I wish I could wed you. Oh, Sally, my dear, I wish I could wed you. She smiled and replied, then you'd say I misled you. If all the young men were hairs on the mountain.
What a beautiful song.
If all the young men were hairs on the mountain, how many young girls would take guns and go hunting?
Try to get the year right. I know. It took me all year last year to get the year right. Okay, so Thursday. Yeah. And it's the 2nd of January to 1:20. Blimey, that's weird. Writing that down, isn't it? Summer Isle.
If all the young men sung like blackbirds and thrushes, if all the young men sung like blackbirds and thrushes,
The youngest full of hairs in the mountain. Hairs in my hairs in my chest. I won't ruin it.
and when I fish in the water, if all the young men were like fish in the water, how many young girls would
47 seconds.
rush and I
Please don't mess it up too much. That's okay, because I
the
did.
young men are given to frisking and fooling.
Can't beat a good bit of frisking and fooling.
Given to frisking and fooling. Leave them alone, I'll tend to my schooling.
Hello Sheffield, Happy New Year! And the microphone's still working, isn't that wonderful? Right, well that was good, wasn't it? That was after quite a lot of jingles, we finally got to a song. I had to hastily prepare this CD because the library's been shut for a week, but you know, I don't think you'll notice any difference. So the first track there, oh no, hang on, it's just gone. The first track there was Summer Isle, Hairs on the Mountain. That was the track that was #1 in our Diversity Festive 33, which was broadcast 3 shows in December. So, amazing. Looking forward to hearing more from Summer Isle this year, and hoping to get them into the studio as well. Right, so you're listening to Diversity Fest Radio 2020. Yes, the year's changed. So this is episode #1 of 2020, our 3rd year of broadcasting. I'll try and do a full year this year rather than half a year. Following the success of Diversity Fest Radio 2019, which we did from May to December every week, we're back for another year celebrating diversity and in all of its forms. So if you're out there and you're involved in performance of any kind, music, dance, spoken word, theatre, that kind of stuff, filmmaking even, get in contact because we'd love to have you on the show. Right, the first track we played, I've told you what it was. Now we're going to do something a bit different. Sheridan Shacklethwaite, otherwise known as Paul, from the Susie and Sheridan show, both of whom, Susie and Sheridan, and Paul, all 3 of them, are involved in Diversity Fest. But anyway, Sheridan did some interviews of some Diversity Fest people last year. So we're going to play that interview now.
Sheridan Shacklethwaite meets Trevor, Mudge, and Joe.
The weird thing there was the mic went off while I was speaking into it.
That's me. It's good to see you again, Tom.
Tom Trevlin.
I don't mind being called by different names. I think it's a sign of affection, isn't it?
Tom
Trevlin, Lynn, Trev, Tom.
It's
Trevor.
Trevor. Yes, sorry, Trevor. It's Trevor.
That's it, yeah.
Tom Trevlin.
I don't blame myself sometimes. Forgive me, Trevor.
No problem. Even my relatives get it wrong sometimes.
So,
I don't always recognise me.
Tom, Trevor, how did Diversity Fest come into existence, into fruition and being?
Not Diversity Fest. Diversity Fest.
Travesty Fest. It's Diversity Fest.
That's it, Sheridan. It's Diversity Fest. It means diversity is about different sorts of people, everybody being welcome at our event. How did it come about? Oh, somebody had a mad idea one day after being out on the beer, I think. Oh, that was me. I've been going to a lot of the local
Sheridan Shackelford
for a number of years. And they're all really good, but I thought it might be good if we have one with a wider scope. We'll have all sorts of people together.
All sorts,
so people
like
from
licorice.
Black and ethnic minority backgrounds, people from the LGBT,
all sorts of sweets.
People who are younger, kids.
And old people, like Sheridan.
And also older people, people in their 60s and 70s.
Septuagenarians.
Yeah.
Septuagenarians.
Yeah, absolutely. People with disabilities and people without disabilities, and so we wanted just to have a wider scope. So in 2014, I think, I decided to call a meeting to see if there was enough interest. Because I know the kind of people that volunteer for festivals are often a bit busy, they're a bit in demand. Not that many people volunteer. So I organised a meeting to see if there was enough people to do it, or I should just forget it.
Forget it.
Lots of people turned up, so
Hooray!
including one that's still involved, Grace. So in 2014 we started meeting monthly to try and work out how would we design a festival that's a little bit different to the others, and how can we do it on no money.
So what were the main stumbling blocks?
No money.
No money. Apart from no money. Well, yeah. Doing a new festival, what the challenges, the stumbling blocks were, how can you do it cheaply? And you do it cheaply by using things that are already there. Like Hagglers Corner put on events occasionally, so they've got some of their own sound equipment. Because they've been open a few years, they've got an audience. People know where the venue is, that kind of stuff. So the challenges in the early days were, can we borrow enough stuff to be able to run a festival on... We had no budget in the first year, so we ran it on nothing. I think I raided my piggy bank. So we borrowed stuff.
Bought really cheap horrible beer which nobody drank. I did.
We tried to raise a small amount of money so we could hire some equipment that worked, because then all the people giving their time for free wouldn't get frustrated.
Because the microphone system didn't work.
Yeah, we had an overheating amplifier in the
overheating amplifier.
It sounded a bit quiet when it got hot. It stopped working.
You could have used a couple of plastic cups with some sugar. Would have made a sound. Don't forget the old ways, People forget the old Yorkshire ways at their peril,
Well, I'm not originally from Yorkshire, but I've lived here now for 15 years.
So where are you from originally?
I've become an honorary Yorkshire person because I don't like spending money.
Yeah.
Well, you're not only an honorary Yorkshire person, you have a red badge of courage.
I escaped from Hertfordshire originally in 1985.
Why is it spelled with an E when it's pronounced A?
It's the posh way of doing it,
Is
Sharon.
it? That leaves me out, that one, Tom.
That's why I had to leave. I wasn't posh enough either. It's great. I'm just encouraging this rambling, aren't I?
My name's Madge Woolard. I'm going to be performing at Diversity Fest at Hagglers Corner, Sheffield. I sing and play the piano, and my wife Jo plays bass guitar with me.
Bass guitar and piano.
That's
your
right.
mean feet. Do you play with your feet? No, you don't.
Well, I also play the church organ, and that involves
The church
feet.
organ.
That does involve my feet, but I won't be doing that.
So, a few questions I'd like to ask you, if I may, Matt, about the piano. Now, apparently, you can cross your hands when you play the piano, is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
I don't understand that, because I did that on my first driving test.
Goes to pile up.
Red light. So, what's the difference between a grand piano and an upright piano?
Well, grand piano's got a richer sound, and you have to be very rich to buy one as well.
Richer sounds, like my stereo for richer sounds. So, Diversity Fest.
Well, I'll be singing some songs that I wrote and a couple of cover songs as well, on themes of diversity and sexuality and stuff like that.
Could you describe Hagglers
Corner?
Never my teeth in catalogue, in fact I've got the dog's teeth in today. Could you describe Hagglers Corner for somebody who's never been there before?
Well, it's a place with small enterprises, and I have a room at Hagglers Corner where I teach piano lessons. That's my day job. And there's a cafe and there's a bar, and it's open 7 days a week, and there's a lot of good stuff going on there.
So if somebody wanted to learn the piano, how could they contact you and get in touch with you, Madge?
Well, my name's Madge Woolard. I've got a website which is mwoolard.webs.com, so just Google me.
And you can learn to play the piano?
That's right, yeah. It doesn't matter how old you are, any ages between 6 and my oldest student is 18
Hagglers Corner.
at the moment.
So I'm a septuagenarian, so I would fit in. There'd be a slot for me, I could.
Yes, you could, yes.
My name is Tim Devil, and I'm a photographer, and I'll be taking photographs at Diversity Fest.
Excellent. So are you shooting that in 35mm or 16mm?
Oh, it's all digital nowadays.
Is it? Don't use 8mm anymore?
Computerised.
No standard 8, no Super 8?
No,
Septic.
35mm?
No moving parts, you just have a box.
Really?
Press the button, that's what I describe it as. No, it's digital. It's quite good digital.
Septuagenarians at Hagglers Corners.
Something like that then, isn't it?
Similar. Similar. It's got the word digital.
Digitoid it,
How
yeah.
do you use digital cameras? You just point and press?
It's just point and press, that's all I say I do.
That sounds good to me. Do you have to take it to Max Spielman's afterwards?
Nope, I can do it at home on my
You can
computer.
do it at home on your
And publish
computer.
on social media almost instantly.
Do you know, wonders within the 7 hills of Sheffield
I know.
never cease.
The wonders of technology nowadays.
Septuagenarians at Hagglers Corner.
As a photographer, what are your favourite subject that you like to take a photo of?
I like photographing events like festivals because you get a lot of interesting people, you get a lot of good performers, everyone's relaxed and having fun, so you get nice expressive faces. But otherwise, I mean, I'm quite happy photographing buildings or just general scenes, whatever catches my eye.
Whatever catches your eye.
What?
Be careful of going to an old building.
Hagglers Corner.
It's meant to my eye. Do you have a series of lenses? Do you use different lenses as well for this sort of
I do use different lenses, so I can go wide angle for close-ups, or I can go telephoto to catch people standing a long way away from me.
So, whatever catches your eye?
Whatever catches my eye.
What about fisheye? Do you have a fisheye lens? Does that catch
I've got a fisheye lens, but I very rarely use it.
Does it look like a trout? Can you see it?
Right.
Like Jaws.
Is it a fish?
Yeah.
It can look like a
It's
shark.
an amazing lens.
Like a shark, you know, like
Yeah.
it's got doll's eyes, black
I
eyes,
can paint
lifeless eyes.
I can paint teeth on it if you need.
Excellent. No, quite like these lenses. Is it bayonet fitting, like, or do you have to screw these lenses in?
And then you press a button, I mean, you have to twist it and then listen for a little click, and that tells you it's in place. But it's,
I do that when I get up in the morning, I find my neck.
I know,
Just
my
like-
knees nowadays.
That's
the
right,
same.
so only that click in the morning, I know I can get up and my tea and toast on. Sheridan Shacklethwaite meets Trevor, Madge, Tim and Joe from Diversity Fest.
Wasn't that amazing? Yeah, it's not everywhere. It's not every. I'm sorry, the mic keeps going in and out. It's not everywhere on the radio that you hear phrases like septuagenarians at Hagglers Corner, or maybe that's just my hearing. So that was a broadcasting nugget from Susie and Paul. They do a show on Sheffield Live at 1 o'clock on Thursdays, so hopefully that will be on soon, so check them out. Right, so if you stop giggling, should we have the second part of that interview, because it's really quite amusing.
Sheridan Shacklethwaite meets Trevor, Madge, Tim and Joe.